we're back. Little short intermission. Same stream as the part 7 of Hearts of Stone, but now we're doing part 1 of the Blood and Wine. I'm excited. Can't you tell by my smile? Yeah. Thank you if you stayed tuned from yesterday or from earlier today's stream. We got the Hearts of Stone loading screen today. I already got all this. Alright. Let me pull up my stream. Hopefully it's loaded in by now. It is not. Great. Oh, there it is. Yeah. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Blood and Wine Death March Part 1. Let's go. Let's get into it, y'all. So we just left off at a fast travel marker in Velen, or just outside of Novigrad, I guess. But yeah. Let's go find out what these knights from Toussaint want. I'm a pretty strong fucking Witcher at this point, so I'd be surprised if I couldn't fix any of their issues. If this is your first time tuning in, this is my second playthrough of the game, but my last time I was in Toussaint was 4 years ago. 4 years ago was when I last played this game. So yeah, I don't really remember everything. I do remember the ending and stuff like that and the beginning, but like all the side quests and stuff like that, not really. But yeah, meet the Knights of Toussaint in Holloway. Last episode I read the journal entry, but I might as well read it again. I'm level 39, this is level 34 quest, so I'm a little over leveled, but I did literally everything. As you can see, there's no main side, or there's no other main, there's no side, there's no treasure hunts or Witcher contracts here, so it was a time when there seemed to be two Geralts. One was a celebrity, at least in certain circles, while the other remained a mercenary who did dirty work for coin. At any rate, both Geralts happened on a contract of an unusual sort, not least because it marked the start of a new adventure, and this adventure I will gladly relate. Sorry, I can't read. I can barely even fucking speak, so. It began in a manner most ordinary, with a notice posted on a board in Velen. The Witcher read the notice and set out to see what else he could learn. I don't have the notice in my inventory anymore. I think I sold it, so I don't remember what it says. Maybe I do actually. Guaitican, orders, Vesemir's note, Osmond's notes, yada yada yada, Berenger's notes, letter from a druid, Markvark's journal, letter to a lightkeeper, distiller's log, 3 warrants, concerned citizen Cernan, letter about a treasure, distiller's letter, concerned citizen, eternal fire, letter of safe contract, script, appeal to... Oh! Yes, this is it. Appeal to Sir Geralt of Rivia, the bridge his crest. The bridge his crest? What? I don't know what that means. Geralt of Rivia, at the behest of our merciful sovereign, her illustrious grace Anna Henrietta, we have journeyed to the northern realms to lay before you our mission. A terrible monster has appeared in the Duchy of Toussaint, a beast that has committed heinous crimes against her grace's subjects. Only the most famous among witchers has the ability to destroy the beast. Thus, we humbly beseech you to appear in the village of Holloway, where we shall await you in full hope that you will deign to hear our woes and liberate our lands from the clutches of fear. Your humble servants, Sir Palmerain de Landfall and Milton de Peyrac Peyrin, knights in the service of her grace and duchy. Nice. Okay, so it's directly dedicated to Geralt. I don't know what these other notes are, but I have them. Pickaxe, lever, forktail, spinal fluid, old wine from Toussaint, Hjort's herbs, bundle of burdock, and then yeah, I have some masks that I'm not going to put on. Anyways, yeah, all my crafting gear. Sorry, if this is your first time tuning in, I like to stall a lot. Yeah, like I have 100 almost 140 hours on this save file, and we're just now getting to Toussaint. So let's go to the Stonecutter settlement. Over 20 years ago, a certain Bartolomeo, known as Badger on account of certain characteristics aspects of his coffee rig, discovered a rich deposit of high quality stone on this spot. He bought the land for a song and then leased it back to the local peasants before heading off to Kovir, where he lives the life of a rich and powerful townsman to this day. Damn, back in the day it was so easy to get rich. You just fucking wandered, you found some land, you're like, this land is mine.
I disappeared.
We ain't in need of no help.
You have suffered enough, planter. Enough rent. Fear not. We shall spare you with the blood of Aldous. You out reparation.
Got a lump of bread today.
Can't be in two
Hunger's
places at
turned
once.
this one pale.
Hey, cutscene.
Get
Hey,
out
it's
of
the
village.
boys.
Ha! Sit with us, Witcher.
Found your message on a notice board.
You see, Palmerin? I told you. The griffin at White Orchard. I knew that were we only to follow the tracks of its slayer, we would in the end find Geralt.
Milton de Peyrac Peyran and Palmerin de Launfal. Good to see you both. Been years.
Be assured, we share your joy.
You must forgive us our surroundings. When we pledged to place the village under our protection, the village elder gave us this hut as our lodgings. He swore it is the best hut in the village.
Get involved in some squabble?
We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison that left this land still is at the mercy of numerous plagues. A tyranny of bandits, the most onerous among them. These plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute. Milton and I will dissuade them.
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads. The matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting. Once we have dealt with these marauders, we have a matter we must present to you.
So, plan to go out and meet the bandits when they arrive? Fight them?
Palmerin wishes first to appeal to their sense of decency. But I expect they will be deaf to this.
Yeah, completely.
We must afford them a chance to stand down. Many a hardened outlaw has left the path of wrongdoing upon hearing words of admonition.
Doesn't happen in these lands. Ever.
If they do not heed my reprimand, we at least will know we have done all within our means to evade bloodshed.
Fine. Naturally, I'll help when Palmerin's rhetoric falls on deaf ears.
Excellent. Then we've but to wait for the rogues to arrive.
I'm sure they'll be nice.
They's a coming!
Hear that? Your bandits have arrived.
Let us go out to greet them.
Hark! Contemptible curs!
He mean us?
I, Palmerin de Launfal, call upon you to repent. Set your hearts. Do you not see that they are blackened?
Regular Punch and Judy here.
To prey upon commoners is no honor. To loot their meager stores, abandon the path of shame, and we will spare you.
Right good jest, that. Had us a laugh. Now, fuck off or we lose our patience and you lose something else.
Nay, wait, Zorg. These lads are a lark. Mayhaps they know some tricks.
Oi, players! Can you toss balls all loopity like? Or do that thing where one spits fire while the other farts?
Noble Palmerin's giving you a chance. Now I'm gonna give you some advice. Do what he says.
Or what?
Or you'll find yourself fighting knights errant in the pay of the Duchess of Toussaint. And they eat scum like you with their morning porridge.
Well, there's 3 of them. 2 turtled up in armor. We'll come back later.
Some wench sent them. Folk will say we's afeard of wenches and jesters.
Ooh, insulted the Duchess. Not good.
Indeed, we cannot let the affront go unpunished. I swear upon the Heron you will pay with your own blood. By the crane, villains, ready your arms.
Oh, we're in here. Let's go F, T, Y, and then hold 1. Put on some Hangman's Venom. Let's go. Why am I not running? Oh god, they're tanky. You, come on. Ah, you're fucking kidding me. Fuck's sakes. Oh god.
Shit.
Oh god. Let's go, boys. Hey, we did it.
Why do they not emerge? It is over. We have banished the scoundrels, lifted oppression's yoke from their lives.
Warned you it'd be like this. Fear you as much as they did the bandits now. Sorry, no fanfares and flowers. You're not in Toussaint.
Ah, it is true what folk claim. In the north, no noble deed goes unthwarted. It is time to go home.
And we shall, my friend. Come, Geralt. It's time we delivered our message.
Can I loot all the bodies first?
So
No.
fess up. What brings you such a long way?
We are to deliver Her Grace the Duchess's message in full, with all due ceremony. For tradition...
Is sacred in Toussaint. All right, fine.
Most honorable Geralt, slayer of monsters and all evils nefarious, which prey on the defenseless of this world. Whereas never have you been known to deny help to the innocent, nor leave widows and orphans to fates undeserved. Answer you now our present summons. Free us from the beast which floods our streets with blood, and sows panic in the hearts of rich and poor alike. Come to our aid, Witcher. Thus humbly beseeches you the Star-Crossed City's most gracious protectress, Her Illustrious Highness, Duchess Anna Henrietta.
Damn.
Shall you answer her call?
Anna Henrietta really say all that? Word for word?
Well, in point of fact, she said, bring me the Witcher and dare not spare your horses. Only make certain this time he comes alone. The Ducal Chamberlain added the rest. You know how it is.
Yeah, I remember.
I might
nice
add,
smile.
be it unofficially, that a hefty reward awaits. Yet the specifics you will need to verify with Her Illustrious Highness.
Might be the most fervent request that I take a contract ever. And the most polite. And now we've got all that behind us. I want to hear more about this beast. Some kind of monster? Just guessing.
Most assuredly, though no one has caught a good look at it as yet. Our only sure witnesses, bodies massacred in a brutal, horrid manner.
Look, some sketches drafted from descriptions given by those who claim they glimpsed the beast. Each quite different. To my mind, these witnesses lie.
How many victims so far?
2. When Her Grace learnt of the second, she discharged us immediately to fetch you, promising grants of land and fortunes in gold, should you answer her summons.
An ill wind blows, Geralt. The beast cannot be tracked. Folks say it wields black magic. Also, both victims were nobly born, and the start of a tourney draws near.
Beast wields black magic? What makes you say so?
The first victim vanished between bites at a feast. Of the feast-goers, none noticed this. They saw but an open window, then heard desperate cries from the street below, where a corpse had just been found.
The second killing, similar. A night in a locked room. Servants all about the house. Guards all around the estate. Yet the beast somehow got him out, dragged him to the town square, and killed him there. No one saw, nor heard a thing.
We have no fear of creatures against which sword and shield protect. But of this beast, nothing is known. Save that it cannot be traced, kills effortlessly, and with no rhyme or reason we can discern.
Anyone tried to hunt it? Knights errant, for example?
Ha! Many have tried. Baiting, waiting in ambush, but to no avail.
The beast is clever. It evades all traps and attacks of a sudden. It is like a ghost.
An experienced tracker. This is what we need, with knowledge of monsters. In short, we need you.
Mentioned a tourney. Why doesn't the Duchess just call it off?
Simply, it is too late. The guests have arrived. The best knights of all lands, relatives of the Emperor. The beast could be a threat to others, not just to Her Grace's subjects.
Got it. Before an aristocrat dies, at best it's a scandal. At worst, a diplomatic incident. I sometimes think back to all the contracts I've ever taken from sovereigns. Can't name hardly any where I came out ahead.
You cannot be thinking to refuse.
No. Just struck by a thought. How the Duchess can sometimes be... demanding.
So you accept the contract. Excellent!
We must set off at once. We long wanted this land searching for you. Yet time is of the essence.
Ready to go, soon as you're packed.
Ah, then post haste to Toussaint.
To Toussaint!
I guess if I said I'll have to think about it, then I could have looted the bodies. Okay, who cares? Oh, the Toussaint loading screen. Let's go. Wow. Definitely a lot more green than Velen, tell you that much.
Toussaint,
Beautiful.
the land of love and wine.
Exactly how I remembered it.
God damn, look at the mountain and the city.
You'll find Beauclair has changed some these past years.
Walk about when you have the chance. You will see for yourself.
To me, place always seemed straight out of a fairy tale. Knights errant, elven palaces.
You insinuate that we are somehow odd? I shall prove you wrong. This I pledge on the Heron.
Holy shit. Let's go, boys. Should we one-shot him for old time's sake? Here's what I'll do. The Catacant decoction on. I wonder what type of, actually, relict, hybrid, hangman's, elemental, insectoid, necrophage, specter, vampire, beast, dracanoid, cursed, ogreoid. Pretty sure it's an ogreoid.
For my lady! Guillaume, watch out! I swore I'd kill a monster! All for one, not one for all!
Damn, that should hurt. I want the last hit! No. I didn't get the last hit. We owned him though.
Big beast. Tackling it single-handed? None too wise.
Neither is love born of wisdom, Witcher. So, Guillaume, out with it. Which fair damsel inspired you to vow to kill that filth?
The most beautiful among them.
If he wishes to guard her name a secret, he need not reveal it.
You I do not know, sir, nor seem you a knight, yet still I am profoundly grateful, nay, indebted to you for your succor. This trophy, sir, is yours.
A giant this close to human settlements? Strange.
Well, that was no ordinary giant. His name was Goliath, rumored to have been a knight once, but one who broke his vows. For this, the Lady of the Lake transformed him into a wild giant and banished him into the Gorgon Hills.
So he came back down? Why?
Several times each year, hunger chased him into the lowlands. Goliath had killed and devoured many shepherds. Guillaume's hunt served a noble cause. At any rate, it's a tale for more agreeable environs.
I'll take the trophy. Why not? Could find someone who'll pay to buy it. Put up a good fight against the giant. Got experience battling monsters?
None. In Toussaint, we mostly chase bandits. But I vowed I'd bring my heart's champion the head of a monstrosity, as the famed Gottfried, known as the Giant Killer, did.
You don't mean to hunt the beast, I hope. The matter's best left to Geralt.
Another challenge awaits me. Yet if Geralt is to hunt the beast, he ought to know. It struck again. The river surrendered a corpse. It washed up in the meander by the cockatrice. Damien de la Tour's guardsmen are there already, securing the area.
Securing the area? Better go there now before they trample any tracks, manhandle any evidence.
Set forth then. I shall ride for the city to inform her gracious magnificence that Geralt has arrived. We'll meet later, near Guillaume's tent at the tourney grounds. I shall take you then to see her grace.
Flip knife animation. Ooh, greater red. And a new sword. Yeah, it sucks. Okay, let's check out the map. Dulciana Windmill. Lady Dulciana was a noblewoman at Duchess Carolbretta's court, according to legend, where whenever she appeared, duel's knights would duel for her favor. I don't get that. Duel's knights would duel. Whenever she appeared, duel's knights would duel for her favor, and noblewomen would faint out of jealousy. Yet rather than accepting the advice of one of her gentleman suitors, Lady Dulciana tired of the pomp of the ducal court, agreed to the proposal of a simple miller and abandoned the palace to dwell with him in his mill. Agreed to the proposal of a simple miller. Okay. Word is she lived there happily ever after. Oh, cool. Holy folk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 notice boards. I do want to look around here a little bit. Can we go in here? Aha. Locked. Damn it. I got the trophy too. Let me see. 5% bonus experience for monsters. That's what I already have. Oh no, I have the humans and non-humans one. Whoa, new sword alert. Toussaint Ducal Guardsman Seal Sword. Pretty good. Dead horse. I don't need alchemy ingredients. Locked. But yeah, I'm gonna loot everything. Saw some new unique stuff in there. Unique to this DLC. And then, yeah. Wowzers. That's a wowzer for me.
Move it! Brave kid, Guillaume.
Parmarin oversaw his upbringing. Guillaume is his kin.
Mutations in Grandmaster Witcher gear. In Blood and Wine, you can undergo additional Witcher mutations to unlock new capabilities. Soon you'll run into a messenger who will deliver a very interesting letter. Read it and investigate the story of Professor Moreau to learn about these mutations. They say a master craftsman lives in Toussaint who can craft Witcher gear of unequivalent quality. What's more, you will receive a special bonus for welding all parts of the set with this extraordinary equipment. You will not regret investigating these new options. Absolutely.
Forgive me, I'm occupied.
Gotta loot everything. There's nothing here to loot though. Where's my horse? Roach, what the fuck are you doing over there? Come on. Nice hat, Mr. Peasant. I guess we'll walk. It's fine.
Can't get used to the way you knights talk, especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and, well, near normal.
We are knights errant, in the service of her gracious magnificence. When we appear in her name or speak on her behalf, we are bound by tradition.
Gross. The cockatrice and giggity. But I thought that's where the body was found. Where are we going? Is that a knight errant? What's up, bro? Ooh. Looks like it, yeah. Damn, music to my ears.
No one here. They must have removed the body already.
Let's look around. Make sure they didn't miss anything.
They missed this. Fish. And Orin. Orin the Red.
Such good fortune you found us.
Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went. Walked along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank.
I hear drowners. God damn it. Anywhere you go, there will
Got
be
guests. Careful.
Oh no, necrophages. Well, actually no, 2. Vampire, necrophage. Alright, let's fight.
Honor! Perish on those boots!
Ow. Ooh, that was close. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh shit, run. There's one glitch into the floor here.
For the glory of her grace, I shall make plenty of you!
Jesus, those
Drawn
guys
here
were
by the
tough.
smell of blood. Let's keep looking.
Monster stuff.
Anything taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes, the stench is fierce.
Is that a loot? I don't know. It looks like bellows.
Only blood-soaked scraps left of the victim's clothing. Good quality cloth.
A wealthy victim, correct?
Looks it. Blood. Guardsmen pulled these nets out of the water, then cut the mutilated body free. Gonna dive in, make sure they didn't miss anything. Look at the rut. Guardsmen left this site by boat, recently, probably to transport the body somewhere.
I'll have to go swimming.
Nets were attached here.
Very perceptive, Geralt. I thought those guys were just drowners, but looks like they explode like rot fiends.
Silk kerchief, monogrammed DLC. A noble's accessory, clearly.
Copper mug. Bottle. Jug.
What now?
This isn't the site of the murder. We know that. Current brought the body here. Corpse got caught in the nets. Guardsmen pulled it out, put it in a boat and took it somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen, which direction they took. We should ask there.
They're all staring at us. Suspicious woman.
Seems we've got ourselves an audience.
You think this surprising? The locals will tell the children of children they do not have yet, of the day a quartered corpse was pulled from the river.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
Delacroix? It cannot be. Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions, no matter the odds. Fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes? You have a lot of them?
He did, but I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt, you've struck a raw nerve. Memories of a time long past, to which I'd rather not return now.
I understand. We can talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
I shall have to leave you soon. Return to court.
Barely got back to Toussaint.
A knight in the service of Her Illustrious Highness knows no rest. In fact, I'd feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time.
So long, Milton. You a real one. Did I visit this here thing? Yeah, locked. Okay, well, that explains that. Ooh. Seashell.
Once you have finished examining the corpse, be sure to report to Anarietta.
Anarietta?
Her Grace, the Duchess. I forget myself at times. We address each other by our first names in private. Never in Pomrin's presence, however. Even such familiarity offends me. A watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crayfish chowder in all Toussaint.
From the north, they say.
What? With no lads brave enough?
Of course we have, but bravery's not enough against the beast. We use dark powers. That
Such
was
good
for
fortune you found us. By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pate?
Naught else, Sir de Peyrac Peyran. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day, but when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited 2 men to join us, yet since Sir de Peyrac Peyran in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
Name's Geralt.
A humble introduction. You've clearly not tarried long with Sir de Peyrac Peyran.
Spare us the petty insults. Geralt is a master of the witchering trade. He has questions concerning the beast's last victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
Ask Geralt, please, or we shall be here till winter.
Must have been early in the morning. Went to check your nets and then...
I stepped out of my hut and saw...
By my troth, to the point, man. You found a body ensnared in your crayfish nets. We know this already. What happened then? Did you see anyone nearby? Did you spy anything noteworthy? Anything at all?
Not a soul around, just me. As for noteworthy... well...
What did you see? But be warned, if I hear the sky was red again...
I saw a head bobbing, eyes bulging, the tongue blue and popped out. Next to it, a hand rocking upon the water.
Get a good look at the body parts?
They gave me such a fright. I bolted to town fast as my legs would take me, then returned with guardsmen who told me to keep out of their way. They had a hard haul. The parts were so tangled up in my nets, they were forced to cut them.
They had a hard haul. The parts are so tangled up in my nets, they're forced to get them.
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool, see?
What? Why, Corvo Bianco is Baron Rossel's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his hounds on them.
While you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned off.
Who was that? Woman who just left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Linnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Rossel's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable.
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The Ducal Chancellery bought it, in fact. Rossel now bunks with his brother in Vicofaro.
I told Rossel he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one throw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have defined that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
What? What does he mean by that?
So folk think the beast's divine punishment.
Knights have turned their backs on the old customs. Where they were defenders of the duchy, they're now defenders of their own tushes.
Why, you insolent...
Let him talk.
The Dutch magistrates in titles, grants honors to Iltuis. We've strayed from the path of virtue, lost the gods' favor, so the gods sent retribution.
Don't listen to that nonsense, Geralt. It's rehashed street preacher codswallop.
Yes, the rebel rousers have been sprouting up like weeds lately, each offering the same.
Sorry about that.
Goods.
Yes, the rebel rousers have been sprouting up like weeds lately, each offering the same bill of goods.
They say anything else about the beast? Besides it being a messenger of the gods?
The Toussaintois are no fools. They see clearly the beast kills on days honoring patron saints.
Icky monster. Thanks for the hospitality. Time I examined the corpse.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here, near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with? Oh yeah, duty of some sort calls.
Some sort? Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Velen. I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the palace gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
Damn. Gottfried and the Chessboard Knight. Oh, and this. I ain't reading that.
I shall be off once I finish my pate.
Ah, well composed pate, I must admit.
The cook has worked wonders as always.
I'd rather have that chowder.
Is your comrade with you, Master Dandelion?
How you know about
There's
that?
more to be done.
How you know about Dandelion? How Louis Alberion became Goliath. Alberine. I ain't reading that. Sorry guys, I could read it, but I'm good.
What's in the works
Hello.
today? Swilling wine, rolling in the hay?
Dung boots that beast part. They come but to pour wine down their peasant gullets and start quarrels.
Some glass.
I wish you luck. You'll need it.
Crayfish chowder recipe. Deshell the crayfish, then remove heads, pincers and tails. Grind these in a mortar. In a saucepan, fry onions, garlic with a sprig of thyme and butter until translucent. Add the crayfish flesh and fry. Pour in a good vintage, and then add bouillon. Blend the contents of the saucepan thoroughly. Transfer to a stew pot, add dill and simmer. Once done, thicken the soup with half a quart of cream and a tablespoon of butter. Wild herbs to taste, and don't spare the dill. Even a whole bunch will not be too much. Huh. What's this note? Hare pate recipe. Free the hair of its skin and massage its flesh with your blade till but small bits remain. Slice up the back of a flattened pig along with a handful of carrots and perhaps a parsnip and an onion. Throw the lot into a well-seasoned cast iron pot, along with some diced boletus? I don't know what that is. Add bread to the broth until it is so thick your spoon stands. Ooh, wow. Then give it the best stir you can. Stir a half dozen eggs into the slop and mix it thoroughly, along with some ginger, salt, and marjoram. Oh, marjoram. Okay. Rub some fat back on a pan till it's nice and greasy, then pour the mixture into the pan and put it in a hot oven for the time it takes to receive 2 litanies to Saint Plegum. By then, the pate will be golden brown and well baked. Cool. Oops. I meant to talk to the innkeep here.
Normally, I'd encourage you to try our famed fisherman's chowder. But alas, we are all out of crayfish.
Could replace them with something else. Perch, for example.
Replace crayfish with fish? I beg you. What next? vinegar for wine, parsley for thyme? Huh? Your
Ah.
Nordlings are a pleasant lot, but about cuisine you know nothing.
I like this guy.
Show me what you got in stock.
Anything interesting, friend? Just some food. Pork rillettes. Chicken liver pate. Hare pate. Ah, unique. Anyways, I'll sell you some of my food while I'm here. I'll keep that stuff.
Got any gossip? Fishermen talking about anything interesting?
Yes, about a Norkling who would replace crayfish with pike.
Asked a serious question.
And the tactless one. I do not eavesdrop on my clients, and I certainly don't repeat anything I chance to hear.
Alright, let's play our first round of Gwent with this guy. I wonder if we win any
Not
unique
likely
cards.
to taste your famous fisherman's chowder, so maybe we could play some Gwent.
Smile and nod,
In the
baby.
works today, swilling wine, rolling in the hay.
Alright, let's roll this guy with our Northern Realms deck. Ah, Skellige player. Oh shit. We drew pretty good. Damn, he drew even better. He's starting off with the Mysterious Elf. I'll play this guy. Because he'll decoy it, bounce it back. Well then I'll just bounce it back again. Young Berserker, eh? Guys, this might be a short stream, to be honest with you. I have to discuss something later with my family. Ooh. Oh, not good for me, yo. Not good for me at all. Player Triss. He passed, eh? 45. Do I have to play 30? No, that wouldn't be enough. 3 of them. That's tough. That's tough. Tough to beat. Could play this guy. He goes down to 40. I go to 14. I say this is his best fucking combo in his deck, so I'll let him have the first round. Fuck it. God damn, this guy's perfect luck, bro. What the hell? Ha, misplay. Not that the only other melee unit I have is my dragon, so. And of course, oh, he Commander's Horn the wrong area, that's good. Ooh, he has an Olgierd card too, that's crazy. Here, fuck your dragon. Damn. Well, looks like it's pretty much over for him though. He only has one card left. I don't think you can beat me with one card, so I'm just gonna pass. And I win. Nice. Wonder what his last card was. Do I get a Skellige card now?
Thought I knew him all. Guess I was wrong. Must be a one-off. Message on the back, signed by a certain Count Monnier. Invitation to a tournament. Interesting.
Greetings. What do you need?
Thanks. So long.
Young boots that visit our town.
Got some quests, baby. Some secondary quests. Gwent. Gwent. Collect all missing cards in the Skellige deck. Obtain a basic Skellige deck. Meet with the tournament organizer.
Wind down their peasant gullets and start quarrels.
Out of the way, peasant.
Night, bluff, and
The Cockatrice Inn.
no half-hearted measures.
Let's check out the notice board.
Yes?
Hunting season now open. By decision of the Grandmaster of the Hunt, all members of the Hunters Union have hereby called upon the called numbers of the Duchy's woodland predators. The reward and the hunters richly rewarded for presenting ears. Wolves, bears have spread across. Okay. The Witcher Geralt of Rivia, known as the White Wolf, is wanted to serve as a guide. His potential employer guarantees an ample wage for his usual contract. For more information, you should go to Count Butler's temporary base in Toussaint. Note, we kindly request all other persons not present themselves at said camp under the pretenses of being Geralt of Rivia. Has not been born yesterday, can easily tell who the Witcher is and who is faking it. All those journeying to the camp in shabby costumes and wooden swords strapped to their back can save themselves the trouble. Okay, that sounds like a quest. Notice from the Ducal Camargo. Calling all knights and errant other strongmen, the duchy needs you. Your aid is required. Bounteous rewards are an offering. More details are available at Ducal Camerlengo's office on the Knight Dormant Square. Okay, cool. That also sounds like a quest. Announcement of the Office of Internal Revenue of the Duchy of Toussaint. The Office of Internal Revenue hereby announces a limited live auction being held regarding the state of a sale of a piece of developed real estate and company agricultural land located in the Carburetto Wood region, having been left to the the Ducal Treasury by the late Count Crespi, who has departed this world without any heirs due to the unique nature of the Belgrade estate and his important role to the production of wine, bringing great fame to the duchy in all corners of the world. Only subjects of the Duchy of Toussaint shall be allowed to participate in the auction. To all the knights errant and other such men at arms, be it known far and wide that the services of the voluntary keepers of the peace shall be needed. Minor problems are expected to arise during the transfer in above-mentioned real estate, and said problems for the dissolution could require the application of direct physical force. Oh wow. The volunteers are asked to report to the field office of Procurator General of Toussaint near Plegmund's Bridge, that is to say, the place where the auction shall be held. Crane Isle, close to unauthorized visitors, following Captain de Tour's recommendation. The prison upon Crane Isle and its vicinity are hereby declared a no-entry zone, and any trespassing upon this terrain or activities deemed distracted to the prisoners' guards are strictly prohibited. Only the families of inmates are allowed to visit, and even then upon presentation of a permit issued by the Ducal Chancellery. Minister of Justice Victor Tremblay. To witchers or to a witcher or witchers, contract for a witcher/witcher's caravan escort. The Beauclair's Coppers Guild, or Cooper's Guild rather, is seeking an individual or individuals willing to escort a merchant convoy through an area threatened by the Great White Terror. More information can be obtained from Gaston Legaffe at the merchant's camp in the forest to the north of Cortana Vineyard. Marjoram Pauline, Undersecretary for Threats and Risk Management, Beauclair's Coppers Guild.
Ducal clerks looking for help. Could be good coin to be made.
Yeah, we got 3 contracts here. Oh my god, it's filling up. Big Game Hunter. That's me. Dude, I'm over leveled for everything, but this 46, that's crazy. Holy shit. What's oh, a dog.
My deepest regards.
What's this? Wanted murderous Val Guilders. Antoine Starling, Loth, alias Half-Breed, Filbert Four Fingers. He's holding up 4 fingers, bro. Dude, that guy is half a human ear and half an elf ear. The other guy, I don't know, just has a big ass nose, I guess.
Born in Toussaint is to be born under a lucky star.
We'll visit this entire place before we move on. Locked, goddammit. Locked, goddammit. Locked, goddammit. Nothing back here. Guardsman.
Talk to the commander.
Her Grace has called in someone to tend to the beast. A killer.
Let's read about the cockatrice in Blood and Wine quest. Places where you can begin the quests are marked with that. Okay. Nothing yet. I did unlock some question marks here, though. That's pretty cool. The Cockatrice Inn. There was a time when the Cockatrice's owner, Adam DeGuy, loved to recount the tales of how the inn got its name. In his youth, his story went, he served as a squire to a knight-errant, and together they defeated a bloodthirsty cockatrice. The beast's head decorated the auberge entrance for many years until a certain traveler from Oxenford ascertained it was unfortunately but a rather amateurish hobbling together of pheasant, weasel, and pig parts. His pride wounded, the guy took down his trophy, but the inn kept its name. That's funny. That's funny. I haven't been here yet. Dude, what is this? This is massive. This is obviously Beauclair. God damn. Reminds me of Novigrad for the first time. I gotta loot all those houses. That's gonna be quite the task. Okay, so I think we should go do the main quest, 35. It is the lowest one so far, so might as well. Guess we can check. Go to Corvo Bianco and examine the body kept in its cellar. Geralt failed to find the victim's body on the riverbank. Okay.
That calls for a witcher.
Tried going up there, didn't work. Across this bridge we go then.
Did you come out of the Hanses? Catch some winks, grab some tit. It's what life's all about, isn't it?
Catch some winks, grab some tits. Oh god. Okay, I get my potions in order. Ah, Corvo Bianco. We shall make this our home soon.
Always rewarded.
Sounds like a fight. Have to hurry.
Shit, what's happening? Quick save. Don't get to explore around here. Oh god, a horse just came running. What's going on here? Wait, let's read about Corvo Bianco real quick. Constructed on elven ruins, Corvo Bianco, known as Gwyn Kerben in the Elder Speech, is one of the oldest vineyards in the duchy and producer of a startlingly unique wine, Seprimento. Sadly, the rakish lifestyle of one of its owners, the last member of the Boleus line, drove the possession into ruin. The next owner, Baron Rossel, tried to return the vineyard to its former glory, but to no avail. Corvo Bianco was then auctioned off and eventually passed under the control of the ducal treasury. A barrel! Oh god.
Killer must still be here.
This guy, we're not gonna try to help, or what? Where's the killer? Just exploring Corvo Bianco right now while there's a killer on the loose. Oh, see? Look. I can go in here. Loot some stuff here, you know? Cheese. Stuff like that, you know? Infused shards. Okay, actual good loot. Anything in here? Nope. The hell was that? I swear I heard a pig or something.
Busted ribs, blood from the ears. Took a solid hit. Throat torn open by man-like jaws. Man-like, except for long fangs. Massacred by a vampire. Not an Ekimara, though. Or a Fletter. Bruxa. Gotta be. Killed with a single blow.
Oh, I got some new characters unlocked. But we need the bestiary. Ooh, the beast from Beauclair. Need to scroll down to vampires, though. Oh, I forgot about these guys. Goliath. And then where's the Bruxa? There. Gotta throw moon dust at her. Oh, it's probably smart if we used black blood as well. Vampire oil and Yurden.
Black blood and moon dust. Could be lifesavers.
Okay, let's throw some black blood in our potion. We don't need the cap for now. Bombs. Moon dust. I mean, I could freeze her. I think that would work.
Woman from the inn was wearing this coat.
That's sus.
In the cellar, gotta be. Claw wounds. From 5 separate claws. Spread of a small human hand. Attacker had no trouble knocking over the cart. Revermuck carried the body in this cart.
Been here already. Okay. What if I go up here first? What would happen? Is it locked? Yeah, okay, makes sense. The history of Corvo Bianco. This would be a good read. Oh, it's short. Not gonna read it though. We're pressed for time, guys. We gotta find out where this Brux is hiding.
Footprints. Small, bare feet. Lead deeper into the cellar. Fell down the stairs, broke his neck.
Damn. Reminds me of the professor. Nothing over here. Just making sure.
Hurled against the wall with great force. Used this to batter down the grate. Took a lot of strength to batter this down.
Quick save, because I think she might be in here. Oh, there we go.
You. Saw you at the inn. I know what you are. Don't know why you killed these people, though. Clearly wasn't for their blood.
It's a big-ass hand.
We don't have to fight.
You are wrong.
I cannot let you leave.
So, F, T, Y, Q. Ah, fuck. Bitch, hold this. Fighting time. Dude, what the fuck does moon dust do? Apparently fucking nothing. Alright, I'm just gonna stick to... Ah, great. Gotcha. I think I have to fight her. Ah, she hit me somehow. What? Okay, somehow that did no damage. sucks. She's dead.
Killed all these men to get to the body. What was she doing at the table, though?
Monster stomach. Ugh. Where did I even come in from? I guess up there. Alright, what's this table about?
Stinks. Waterlogged. Both hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought.
Why?
Laid in water for some time. Head swollen, and something took a few bites out of it. Something in the throat. A pouch, bulging with coins. Nilfgaardian florins, from several different provinces. If the murderer did this, means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast. Body was chopped up after death. Blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this. Third hand. A spare? Except it's clearly not the victim's. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing? Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though. Or of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something. So, murderer was clearly a monster, but not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm? Now, pouch shoved down the victim's throat. What's the significance? And why was he chopped up into pieces? Lots of questions, no answers so far. Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Palmerin to get me in to see the Duchess.
Dude, my black blood. How long does black blood last? It's already over. Yeah, I'm not using. Ooh, that's an upgrade. Obviously, my armor kind of sucks, but I'm not gonna use anything other than Northern Wind. I just decided, because fucking Moondust did jack shit to the Bruxa. Might have stunned her for like half a quarter of a millisecond. Yeah, we can put this back on. Got the Akamara going already. Ooh, unusual sever hand and pouch filled with florins. Alright, let's move on. We're almost level 40 again. Thought that was a ladder for a second. Find Palmerin and ask him to take you to the Duchess. Ah, I guess this is where the tournament grounds are. Might as well see what this is first. Walk, walk, walk. No music. I gotta say something to fill in the absence of sound. You guys gotta listen to my voice. It's not bad. I don't think I have an annoying voice, per se. I can barely speak, like I always mumble, but it's not bad. I've heard more annoying voices out there. It's not like a good voice, but at least it's not annoying. That's something I'm proud of, I guess. I mean, honestly, it's subjective, but yeah. Monster nest. Oh god, what the fuck is that? Die, bitch. I bet these guys are weak to Igni. Apparently, yes. Archaspore.
Archaspores will sprout again. Should destroy the area if I want to get rid of them for good.
Bombs away. Archaspore juice. Yum. Alright, back to the road. Well, honestly, guys, unfortunately, I think I am going to take a little bit of a break here. I might be back after dinner. I appreciate y'all once again for tuning in. Sorry about like the 2 short streams today, but you know, if you combine the length, it should be about like, you know, 3 hours or so. So that's not a bad stream, I'd say. Alright, well, I'm gonna peace off and thank you guys for tuning in. Peace out, y'all.